Hey everyone, it's me, Hania. I'm so happy you're here with me today. I hope you are having a great day. Today, I want to share my whole day with you in my own words. I work as an English teacher, and I love helping my students learn simple words and phrases. I use very basic English because I want everyone, even if you're just starting, to understand and enjoy learning. So, let's begin our day together. I woke up early this morning when the sun was just starting to shine through my window. The soft, gentle light filled my room and made everything feel warm and peaceful. I opened my eyes slowly, stretched my arms, and smiled as I took a deep breath. I whispered to myself, "Today is a new day to learn and grow," and I repeated those words a few times. They make me feel brave and ready for anything that might happen. After turning off my alarm, I got out of bed and walked over to the bathroom. I washed my face with cool water and looked at my reflection in the mirror. I told myself, I am ready to face any challenge because every day brings new opportunities. After getting ready, I went to my little kitchen where I love to make breakfast. Today, I made a cup of tea, toasted some bread, and scrambled 2 eggs. I sat at my small table and enjoyed my breakfast slowly. While eating, I thought about the plan for my day. I remembered that I have a class at school later this morning, and I also plan to meet a friend for lunch. I even have a surprise task waiting for me that I did not plan, but I am excited to see what it will be. As I took my first bite, I said quietly, "I am ready to face any challenge." I wanted you to say it with me. I am ready to face any challenge. Sometimes, a small phrase like this can give you the strength to try new things. Once I finished my breakfast, I cleaned up the kitchen and chose my outfit for the day. I picked a soft shirt and my favorite jeans because I wanted to feel comfortable and happy. I then looked at my small planner and checked my schedule. I had my class at school, a quick visit to the library for some new books, and later I would record a short video for my students. I also had time to take a walk in the park, which I always enjoy because it makes me feel calm and refreshed. Stepping outside, I felt the cool morning air on my face as I locked the door behind me. I started walking down the street, greeting my neighbors with a cheerful, "Good morning." I saw Mr. Ahmed, my friendly neighbor, tending to his little garden. I waved at him and said, "Good morning, Mr. Ahmed." He smiled and replied, "Good morning, Hania. Have a lovely day." These simple greetings always fill my heart with joy and remind me that every kind word helps us connect with each other. After a pleasant walk around my neighborhood, I caught the bus to school. On the bus, I sat by the window and watched the city slowly come to life. I listened to gentle music through my earphones, and I thought about the lesson I would give today. As an English teacher, I believe that every small word is important. I always try to use simple language in my class so that everyone can follow along easily. When I arrived at school, I walked into my classroom with a happy heart. My classroom is small but bright, and it is full of friendly energy. I turned on the lights, arranged the desks neatly, and sat down at my desk to review my notes. Today, I plan to teach my students some very important and simple words. I wrote on the board, "Hello, how are you?" and "I am fine, thank you." I also wrote a few new words that I thought would be fun and useful: happy, friend, and learn. I want my students to feel confident when they speak English, so I always use words that are clear and easy to say. At exactly 9 o'clock, my class began. I greeted each one of my students with a big smile and said, "Good morning, everyone." I asked, "How are you today?" in a soft and clear voice. My students answered with simple words, and soon we began our lesson. I explained that today we were going to practice greetings and learn a few new words. I repeated each phrase slowly, and I asked my students to say them after me. "Hello, how are you?" I said, and the class repeated it together. Then I wrote "happy" on the board and explained, "This means you feel good inside. When you smile, you are happy." I did the same for friend and learn. telling them that a friend is someone who is kind, and that to learn means to know something new. I made sure to speak slowly and clearly, using simple language so everyone could understand. I love when my students try their best, even if they make small mistakes. I always say, "It is okay to make mistakes. That is how we learn." I could see smiles on their faces, and it made me feel very proud. After our lesson, I took a few minutes to answer any questions they had. One little student asked, "What is your favorite word?" And I told them, "My favorite word is love, because it makes our world bright and warm." We all laughed and talked a little more about our favorite words. Before leaving the classroom, I recorded a short video message for my students. In my video, I said, "Today we learned how to say simple greetings like, 'Hello, how are you?' And we learned new words like happy, friend, and learn." Remember, every day is a chance to grow. Practice these words, and soon you will speak English with more confidence. I spoke slowly and with a kind smile, hoping that every student would feel encouraged. After my class ended, I had a short break. I sat quietly at my desk, looking over my notes and thinking about the day ahead. I took a deep breath and felt grateful for the moments I shared with my students. Then, I gathered my things and walked out of the school building to meet my friend Sarah for lunch. I always enjoy meeting Sarah because we talk about simple things and share stories that make us laugh. We met at a small cafe near the school. The cafe was bright, with big windows that let in the sunshine, and the smell of freshly baked bread filled the air. I ordered a light sandwich and a glass of juice. Sarah and I sat together at a small table by the window, and we talked about our morning. I told her about my class and the new words we learned. "Today, I taught my students how to greet each other and share kind words," I said. Sarah smiled and said, "That sounds wonderful, Hania. Your class is so full of energy and love for learning." While enjoying our lunch, I also shared a little secret about my teaching. I explained, "I believe that simple words can open many doors. When you say hello with a smile, you can make a friend. And when you say, 'I am happy,' you share your joy with the world." Sarah nodded and agreed, adding that even small words have great power. Our conversation was easy and friendly, and it made the afternoon feel warm and full of promise. After lunch, I walked back to the school to prepare for the next part of my day. I returned to my classroom to plan my next lesson. I sat at my desk in my quiet, cozy study room and began to write down ideas in my notebook. I thought about how to make my next lesson even more fun. I decided to include a game where my students could use the new words we had learned. I wrote, "Let's play a word game," in big letters on my paper, and I smiled, excited by the idea. I also recorded another short video message for my students, reminding them that every mistake is a step toward getting better and that learning is a fun adventure. After planning my lesson, I decided to take a break and enjoy a walk in the park. I love the park because it is a place of calm and beauty. The park was filled with green trees, bright flowers, and the sound of children laughing and playing. I strolled along the winding path, feeling the soft breeze on my face. I sat on a bench for a while and watched families enjoy the day. It was a simple moment, but it reminded me how important it is to appreciate the small joys in life. While sitting on the bench, I thought about my day so far. I remembered the kind words of my neighbors, the joyful energy of my classroom, and the pleasant conversation with Sarah. I pulled out my small notebook and wrote a few words. Teach, learn, and smile. I believe that every day gives us a chance to learn something new, and I wanted to keep that thought close to my heart. After my peaceful walk, I headed back home. Once I arrived, I decided to work on my lesson plan for the next day. I sat at my desk in my study room and wrote down ideas for teaching simple words about food, weather, and family. I wanted my students to feel excited about learning new words because every word helps them connect with the world. While I was writing, I played some soft music in the background. The music made my mind feel relaxed, and I was full of ideas on how to make my class even more interesting. As the afternoon slowly turned into evening, I prepared a light dinner. Tonight, I made a fresh salad with tomatoes, cucumbers, and a little bit of olive oil. I grilled a small piece of chicken and served it with the salad. I sat at my dining table and ate slowly, enjoying every bite. As I dined, I thought about the day and all the little moments that made it special, from the early morning calm to the lively classroom, from the friendly chat at the cafe to the peaceful walk in the park. I felt very happy knowing that I had shared my day with my students and with all of you watching at home. After dinner, I cleaned up the kitchen and then sat on my cozy couch with a warm blanket. The room was quiet, and I could hear the soft hum of the night outside my window. I looked at my notes for the day and remembered every smile, every kind word, and every simple phrase that made my day beautiful. I took a deep breath and felt grateful for every moment I had experienced. Before I went to bed, I recorded one final video message for my students and for all of you who have spent the day with me. I said, "Today, we learned how to greet each other with simple words like, 'Hello, how are you?' And we learned new words like 'happy,' 'friend,' and 'learn.' I hope you remember that every day is a new chance to learn and grow. Do not be afraid to make mistakes, because each mistake helps you get better. Keep practicing, and you will see how easy and fun English can be." I spoke slowly and clearly, hoping that every word would reach your heart. After recording my message, I sat by the window for a few more minutes. I looked up at the starry sky and listened to the gentle sounds of the night. I thought about how simple words can create a beautiful day, and I whispered, "Today was a good day to learn and grow." I felt peaceful and content, knowing that even the simplest moments are filled with wonder and learning. Finally, I climbed into bed with a soft smile, my heart full of gratitude for this wonderful day. I closed my eyes and let the quiet of the night bring me calm, dreaming of new words to share and new ways to help my students learn. I know that tomorrow will be another day full of simple joys, easy lessons, and lots of chances to make our world a little brighter with kind words. Thank you so much for spending the day with me, and I hope you enjoyed every moment of it. Remember, learning English is not just about words. It is about sharing our feelings, our thoughts, and our dreams. If you liked this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I look forward to sharing another beautiful day with you soon, filled with easy English and simple, joyful lessons. Good night, everyone, and sleep well. Let's meet again tomorrow for more simple words, more little joys, and more moments that make life special.